I was always very keen to try and capture the handmade textures contained within my sculpture. It was always our aim to try and capture this slightly imperfect handmade quality, which contained this gritty sense of everyday life and humanity. We looked at texturing the computer-generated models. While this looked good, I felt it almost looked too perfect, and I wanted this character to capture a subtle sense of inconsistency that we all have in our lives. In order to achieve this, we took the bold step of trying to digitally capture my artwork and sculptures directly. Hot Knife Digital, the animation team behind this project, used three-dimensional photography to capture the models in their entirety, applying them to animation tools to develop the personality and movement of the main character. When building the main character, we used several different size sculptures and models. Working to a tight budget and schedule, I decided to use what was available to me. So I first repurposed a twice life-size portrait for the head, adapting it to make it fit into the animation. I built a life-size cardboard hand that was carefully scanned in and animated using a motion capture glove to give it a spectacular rendering of cardboard hands that make artwork. The figure for the animation was built very quickly on a much smaller scale over a few days. However, it still contained the same artistic style of the larger head, so the body and the head could be rendered successfully together. The eyes were an important feature in this animation. The man doesn't talk and communicates a lot through eye gestures. The eye was hand built, then photographed and animated separately before being added to the face. This was done in order to give the cardboard character a balanced appearance. To help everyone's understanding of how you would move one leg and crutches, I spent a warm week in the summer being filmed wearing a waterproof jacket and carrying a shopping bag containing a cereal box around the local neighbourhood.
As the character was supplied in several parts, we used a technique called photogrammetry to transfer the sculptures to the computer. We then simplified these models and textured them, finally adding an internal rig to allow them to be animated. We block out each scene at low resolution and progress it to the final animated version, adding such things as colour correction. James had filmed some great reference so we could accurately reproduce his movements of walking, opening doors and navigating the stairwell. These proved to be indispensable in replicating his unique locomotion.
The sounds and ambient background noise were so important to the overall effect of the animation. The characters in this animation don't talk, so you naturally focus on every small detail of sound, and they become amplified and more noticeable. Nick, our sound artist, did an amazing job at bringing the whole animation to life. We wanted to capture important, authentic sounds relating to aspects like the man walking on crutches and the different sounds they make when they come into contact with different floor surfaces. We talked about how the sounds of the crutches become noisier as the components wear out and move. We also looked at the sounds the crutches made on hard floor environments like blocks of flats and stairwells, which I felt was similar to the large institutional buildings like hospitals.